It's still looking a lot like Christmas in Southern California. Yeah, there it is. Snow on the roads and in the mountains. It's part of a bigger storm that also flooded parts of Ventura County. The snow and even the rain caught many Southern Californians off guard as they celebrated the holiday last night. They weren't ready for that in La La Land.
They weren't. And you want to hear something funny? One of my favorite places is this little town of Ojai, California. It's a little bit north. I love Ojai. So yesterday I was looking with the kids on Christmas. Like, oh, look, it's 57 degrees out in northwest Indiana. It was 47 in Ojai, of all places. And so it just really brought it home, because that is never the case this time of the year.
A buddy of mine was golfing in Palm Springs, sent a picture like, wait a minute, why is it warmer here?
I know. I saw several people doing screenshots of them next in California compared to here.
It's crazy. Welcome to the jet stream. Where it dips, it must go up. Where it goes up, it must go down somewhere else. And so we've been on the upswing of this, which means when the jet stream rises north, all that nice warm air can filter in underneath it. When the jet stream dives south, then what you get is a connection to the colder, more Arctic or polar or just Canadian air. So it's what we've been dealing with, or getting to have, is that nice ridge in the jet. The cold stuff's been out west, at least relatively speaking. Beautiful picture out over Chicagoland today. Rensselaer's at 58 degrees. Gurnee from Rich Mathis at about 57. Nancy in LaPorte. Hi, Nancy. You got about 54 degrees. And Paul in Salmonock at 56. I want to bring that picture back to you because it's just so pretty. We have quite a bit of cloud cover, but enough sun that clearly you can see it out there. Your temperatures are going to be at this moment already well up into the 50s, almost 60s. In some instances, we already have 60s. It is dry on the radar, so that's not really a concern for us. Speaking of Southern California, let's do just that, because you can still see the rain, the snow coming onshore in SoCal, but this is the system that's eventually going to march across the country. And what it does, it will eventually arrive here as our next rainmaker. So the radar tracker moving forward through the rest of today, no problem. Through the rest of Friday, no problem. Into Saturday, now boom, here we go. At 6:30 Saturday, we definitely have rain. It's probably going to start a little bit earlier than that. It's with us through Saturday into Sunday, clears the area on Sunday. Then on the back side of it, we could get a little bit of a rain-snow mix early Monday before it exits stage right. Now, it's going to drop our temperature a little bit by the time this system clears. We're going to have quite a bit of rain on the ground too. Again, no real snow accumulation, but rain could be measured in the half-inch range up to about 3/4 of an inch. Take a peek what we do temperature-wise. So before that system comes through, we're 61 today, we're 50 tomorrow. Then we take a little bit of a nosedive here into the 40s by Sunday after the storm's coming through. Once it clears, we're left with the 30s for highs, about 30 degrees on Monday, 33 degrees on Tuesday. But once that system pushes on by, apparently the jet stream decides to go back up to the north again, and on the very first day of 2020 we get to start it off with a mix of sun and clouds and temperatures again 10 degrees above average. So a little bit of a dip down to end 2019, but we go right back up for a brand new year.
It's kind of like we're at that peak right now, though.
Yeah, this is when it should be at its absolute coldest, rolling through into January. But the longer we can do this kind of warm stuff, easier it's going to be on us.
Didn't hear a whole lot of folks complaining about not having a white Christmas.
Not at all.